And during the few moments that we have left, we want to talk right down to earth in a language that everybody here can easily understand.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the World
Let's get hype, baby.
Y'all feel that?
Nobody touching us out there. Nobody touching us out there. Let's go.
Come on. Let's do this. On three. Got us ready. 1, 2, 3. Let's do this.
And this is where it's at, folks. The college tournament ends here tonight. For one team, the joy of a lifetime will be achieved. And there's no doubt going to be some incredible action all along the way. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and the Georgetown Hoyas.
Kevin, this is the night where we are going to see some intense basketball. High energy, lay it all out on the line for college hoops. Everything these young players have worked towards their entire life comes down to this exact moment.
And you can bet that each and every player here tonight feels the importance of this game like no other in their lives, really. A big key in coming through in a big game like this is how well you can compose yourself. How do you handle the pressure of the big stage? We'll find out soon enough which of these teams has the ability to harness all of that raw energy and focus on getting the job done.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Decker. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the power forward.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Foster is screen on Hawkins. Taken away. And here they come. Up the floor. Here's Hill. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Boy, terrific play there. I thought even with all the contact, he still was going to get that shot to go down.
Both free throws good from Hill.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Trice kicks it to Foster. Passes it to Price. Right wing. Trice with it. Now defended by Decker. Foster. That's good.
And with any championship game, you know that every player going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program of late, Clark. Last decade and a half have seen them put up some great seasons.
And you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now, they're one of the most consistent teams in the country.
There's the three. Rebounded by Kaminsky. Hoyas on D. They trail by one. There's the double team with Randall. Decker kicks to Kaminsky. Evans left side. The dish to Kaminsky. Right side Hill. Down low. Layup off the pick. And the nice bucket inside from Decker.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, and I think we're going to see them operating a lot of their offense from the interior today.
Georgetown trails by 3. Foster is screen on Fisher. Pass to Foster. To the inside. And Harkless with the basket on the assist by Foster.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Fisher. He's out there with Hill. And it's Gibson in at the 4 seat. Now here is Hill. He feeds it to Fisher. Harkless comes with a double team. From the baseline. And there are the Badgers with another bucket. Outside Wilson. Inside. Felix, the pass to Foster. Six to shoot. Unloads from 13. Again, Georgetown.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
Catching up on the changes for Georgetown, Hodges comes in for Hudson, and it's Gonzalez in for Wilson. To the middle, it's deflected. All by himself. Felix, good. Felix has got his first bucket in this one.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that allows your offense to flow better. Now let's see if they can build on it and keep this lead.
Here's Conley. The Hoyas getting their last shot to go, and it comes off the front of the rim. A minute 20 left here in the first half. Foster, that's good.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Freak will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
And another three for Georgetown.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And here's Conley following the three-pointer by Freak. Here's Hawkins, and it's blocked by Foster. The pass to Gonzalez. Here's the screen. Harkless, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air.
2 on the clock. He takes it up and lays it in. Gonzalez has got his first 2 points of the night.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really, a few more of those, and this game could be over.
And so we conclude the first half. Georgetown leads by 9. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the second half. Just 1 half of basketball left to determine this year's college basketball championship team. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just 1 half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
You know what, guys? That was the start that Freak and his team wanted in the first half. I mean, they didn't run away with the game, but they're in a really good spot to capture the title.
These first 5 minutes in the second half are going to be huge. They know their opponent is going to come out strong and try to even things up. But if they can keep their cool, they'll be on their way, I think, to the title.
Foster in at center. Price is out there with Warren. And it's Trice, and it's Randolph in at the shooting guard position. And for the Badgers, we've got Kaminsky. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the 4.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this team.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that.
And the Badgers with possession here. La Jolla's getting their last shot to go. Dishes it to Decker. Lays it up and banks it in. Decker's got his second basket of the game.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
Hudson's checked in for the Hoyas. The Badgers also changing it up. Here's Harkless. Foster, he's in at the 4 spot. He's out there with Nelson. And it's Warren in at the 3 spot. Pass to Harkless. Nelson sets a screen for Harkless. Foster against Evans. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. 4 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. Perfect on the shot. Swishes it through. Foster's got 19 points.
This game's still very much up in the air. I mean, this is where you start to separate the men from the boys and where heroes are born.
And one team looking to ice the win, the other hoping to force OT. I think right now you lean on your stars and get the ball to Freak every chance you get to try and come away here with the title.
And it's Evans missing.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Foster against Hawkins. Foster down low. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys. And it was the same exact story last time out.